At 45 years old, Dean Rinke is an out-of-work welder and maintenance man, but he looks more like a professional cage fighter, maybe a boxer, maybe a biker. The fact is, Dean looks like a lot of things, which is why lately he's been cast over and over again in some pretty big movies. Brilliant! Including the upcoming Real Steel, starring Hugh Jackman. In fact, Dean has a quick scene with Jackman outside Cobo Hall.
And just as I get up in front, we high-five. I say, awesome fight. He says, well, thank you. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, Dean enjoys acting, but there was nothing enjoyable about the battle he got into recently with Chase Bank over a bank account that he opened with his mother, 65-year-old Sharon Wagner. It started last June, just days after his mother died.
I went into Chase Bank that morning to close mine and her account, took my debit card, her debit card, chopped them up, threw them away, put in the computer, deactivated, and it showed, he showed me the computer, deactivated.
So the account should be closed.
The account should have been closed.
But 2 months later, Dean got a letter from Chase Bank saying his mother's account had a brand new debit for $500 that the bank had already paid to a finance company. Now, Dean was told he'd have to pay the $500 back to Chase Bank.
And I'm like, excuse me, ma'am, my account was closed back the first part of July.
So you already closed your mother's account. It's closed. It's shut down. And suddenly they say you owe $500. What'd you think about that?
Hot-headed, pissed, wanting to explode.
That's when Dean called the Call for Action team. Immediately, we contacted Chase Bank. We also contacted the finance company that had debited Dean's mother's account for that $500. And 20 days later, Dean got a notice in the mail that he no longer owed Chase Bank anything.
If it wasn't for Channel 7 and Call for Action, I'd probably still be fighting with the bank.
Yeah, now luckily we were able to save Dean from having to pay that $500 bill. We'd also like to get him a permanent job as either a welder or a maintenance man. So if you're able to hire Dean, just email me at bspencer@WXYZ.com. Maybe we can do something nice for him as well. Now, if you have a problem that you need help with, simply call the Call for Action team. The phone number, 248-827-3362. Again, 248-827-3362. I'm Bill Spencer. Call for action. We do get it done.
You always get it done. That's for sure.
And we really appreciate what you do, and so does everyone. That's all you hear out in the street. Call Bill Spencer, and he gets it done. So thank you, Bill.